Penola Catholic College is situated in the northern suburbs of Melbourne. We're a very multicultural community. About 43% of our families speak a language other than English, and coincidentally in about 43 different languages.
Well, not all students are at the same level. We're in education. Our core business is educating students, that teaching and learning practice. So knowing where the students are is key to delivering a curriculum. Tailoring our teaching is not new, but having the data so that we know where to engage the students straight away is the key.
Prior to having Domo Education 360, data was in Excel files in a whole range of different places right across the school.
Data was in many disparate systems, both on-premise and in the cloud, and educators were having trouble to make meaningful decisions on the data in a reasonable time frame.
To expect staff to go to 10 different locations to find out what the student levels are and then work on their teaching, it's too much to expect.
In recent years, the amount of data that is produced in a school, both in K-12 and higher ed, is extraordinary. It is a challenge for schools and universities to find a way of capturing the data, blending data across multiple data sources to inform teaching and learning.
The data really enables teachers to understand the student and to work out very quickly their strengths and their areas that require improvement in their learning. That goes a long way to making sure that each student reaches their full potential.
We want the learning to be targeted at the right level, we want it to be engaging, and we want it to be interesting.
There's three main problems I think with data. One is accessibility to the data. Two is analysing the data and making it meaningful. And three is trying to work out what you're going to do with that data. So it's more about trying to break it down for teachers so that they knew exactly where students were at, and that could then be used to determine where they head to next.
We needed a tool, the Education 360 Domo tool, or Domo dashboards, to bring that all together, to make it usable.
So the challenge was to create a platform that would incorporate all data that a school uses into one place to provide a central view, a central lens of the school.
From day one, was really well thought through. You know, when you look at where Domo was being used before, those companies with that large amount of data, when Education 360 approached us, we were willing to make that change, and it was a really straightforward process. We just need to adapt it for education.
The challenge for a school is to combine data from multiple data sources, bring it into one centralised data warehouse so that we can then blend and transform the data into something meaningful. The Domo platform allows us to do that very easily, and by far it is the best platform in the world to build Education 360 on. We needed it firstly to incorporate data both that's on-premise and cloud-based. We wanted the ability to make it very, very easy for staff members to utilise the data. We wanted the ability to annotate within the data itself. We wanted a collaboration tool built within the platform. And finally, we wanted a project management tool so that staff members could make data-driven decisions.
So what Education 360 Domo is doing for us is bringing all those data sources, the SQL, the MySQL, the Excel spreadsheets, the external assessments, and bringing them into one database. That one database is now being used for all our student pages, for all our student data.
One of the real appeals from a Domo Education 360 dashboard solution was the fact that it was customisable. It wasn't just a pick up off the shelf. That we've given a lot of thought into what data is important for us, and that's in a whole range of different areas, whether it's academic, wellbeing, attendance and so on.
We're getting feedback from the staff about what they need in the dashboards. We've tweaked things along the way. The feedback we're getting is positive, and they're going, oh, finally we're getting what we need. Having that one page where all that data's come together, NAPLAN's there, PAT's there, internal assessments, external assessments, pastoral records. At a glance, it's a really quick overview, and then they can dig down deeper and get a lot more information if they need.
The fact that you're able to refine the data at different year levels and different students, different subjects, you can look at the data with a particular focus that's appropriate for whatever it is that you're trying to answer.
Education 360 gives schools the ability to look at all data, regardless of its origin, in one place, on any device.
Teachers have the information at their fingertips now.
It's letting teachers understand their students. Bringing everything together has just made the teaching role and knowing the student's level so much easier. And the benefit that we're getting is that the child is engaged. fantastic.
One of the great benefits of technology is the fact that it makes things simpler. It sort of allows us to be more focused in the social and emotional learning that takes place within each year level.
The students feel much more confident in their ability to develop their skills.
And as a result, receiving more feedback, and that's improving their performance as well.
That has enabled teachers to understand the students sitting in front of them, to understand what they need to do to help those students achieve, to help them grow.
Oh, it's incredibly humbling to work with a school like Penola, to actually see them from where they started off with in their data journey to where they are today. They are a different school, their teachers are engaged, and you can truly see that it is making a difference to the college.
Education is what I love to do. That's my passion, and this has helped me deliver that passion into the classroom. Yeah, I am really excited. We want to get the best out of the student. We want every single student to grow to their highest ability, for each student to reach their potential. I think we can achieve that.